Greetings everyone, this is Double Dealing Disarray, and welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now last time, we encountered Miss Ethel with two brothers, and she lied to me. I thought she was such a nice lady, and she lied. She said she didn't know where this one woman was, the sister to the two brothers, and then got mad that I didn't believe her because something was up. I had a feeling. She turned out to be some sort of Peg Powler, Jenny Greenteeth sort of fairy. And Mayrina, the sister, went to her willingly because her husband died. She was going to trade her baby, or to-be-born baby, for her dead husband to be resurrected. And it's like, oh my gosh, woman. She didn't make sense. It was like a Hansel and Gretel Rumpelstiltskin sort of situation. And it's just... Jeez. Sorry, I'm still mad about that. Mostly that Miss Ethel lied to me. And then we found out that Gale has some sort of shard of the weave in him, and that he's been trying to find a way out of it, and his lover is the goddess of magic, Mystra. So, yay, we're probably gonna have to deal with the goddess later. Joy. And then Astarion is in trouble. Someone's after him. But I made sure he was okay. I made sure he was safe. Oh boy. It's getting interesting. And then Lae'zel and Shadowheart just almost killed each other. Well, Shadowheart almost killed Lae'zel. And I think they're okay for the moment. But I noticed with long rest, there's a lot of stuff that happens. So I'm wondering if I should keep on long resting for a few times. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes.
Speak your name.
Repeat the name from the book you read. On top, tell it your name. I'm a shadow. Examine your appearance.
I see you were shaped by darkness, not light. You are not Elintoth. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Names. Open or I'll smash you to pieces. Bad luck, be damned. Oh, God.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then...
Ah. Nice.
The book is locked tight with
Holy
no visible
shit.
keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
So a gem needs to be put in.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
We
Why?
surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Out the tone, ready to destroy it. Tuck the book into your pack.
Go away, or you will become new flesh. I will make you new flesh.
I don't take orders from beasts. Yes.
No, no flesh. Flesh hurts.
Go away.
Creature's eyes roll
Oh.
back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony.
Are you that
She'd
full?
eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough.
Oh.
She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
What does that mean?
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The hyena moans softly as its body contorts, ribs cracking and flesh tearing.
What's happening to you? Is there any way I can help? There now, it's alright, it'll be over soon. Watch the beast die. I'm awfully curious.
Yes, come closer.
No.
Feed the new flesh.
No, no.
Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
What is that? Are those where? Gnolls.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Come on, Gale. Please hit it.
Never seen that before.
It certainly puts the miracle of birth in a new light.
Yeah.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. A voice has forbidden this meat.
Really?
Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Search your mind for the source of the voice. Use the power within you to make her obey the voice. To brave the flames and feast on the meat in the cave. Withdraw from her mind and prepare to strike. That's the thing. I need to start using... Do I need to start using the Illithid power? That's the thing. I do want to up my wisdom. Just that weak. Alright. Do that.
Deep in the chaos of her mind, something responds to your command. A tadpole. It is the source of the voice. She will obey it. She will obey you. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm.
Of gut?
You are loved.
They're not gonna last long, are they? What just happened?
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Oh, jeez. Exert your mental power, commanding her to leave. So she wants more meat. Dominate her mind, ordering her to feast on the other gnolls. Ooh. Shit. Oh! Here we go.
Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
you can take me on.
Yes. Okay.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
I'll slaughter you. Honor. Dominate her mind, commanding her to feast on herself? Wow, this is getting morbid. But here we go. Okay.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
Harness your willpower and order her to devour herself. This is not gonna work, is it? Nope. Figured. I'll try again. Okay.
Your tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Looking at something?
How did you know I was here? Just looking. What are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
Oh, I thought he could see his own reflection. It's a small price to pay for a vampire's power. You miss it, seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
What color were they before? You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face. It's for the best. You're not exactly aging gracefully. It's a very good face.
Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
Strong piercing eyes that creases when you laugh. Your mole definitely grabs my attention. I see someone wasting my time. The creases when you laugh.
Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else?
That dangerous smile, the way your hair curls around your ears. Stop talking about the mole. That dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
You're pretty good. Not Gale good, but pretty good. Honestly, is that all you want? Shallow praise?
Hardly. There's also gold, sex, revenge. Quite the list, really. But failing any of those, I will always settle for shallow praise. What can I do for you, my friend?
Call me friend.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
Baby! Hi!
Food. Hungry.
I have food. Would you like it? Everybody approves.
Want bite.
Go ahead.
Food. Eat more.
What a delectable little pet.
No. Run.
Oh, now look. You've scared off the little snack.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Okay. Who or what attacked you? What is this place? Rest easy. I'll only stay a short time.
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Where is this devil? Let me help. I can hunt down this monster. I wish you and yours well, but I must be on my way soon. Now that she's softened you up, I'll finish you off. Where's this devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not.
This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Very well, I'll bring you her head. I'll think about it. I have other things to deal with. The only head that will roll is yours.
May the just God guide you.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
You heard her, Wyll. Get in there. Strength. Step in and help. I don't have strength, but... Okay. Hell yeah!
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time!
You were alarmed to hear the Grand Duke was trapped, or am I mistaken?
You're not mistaken. Ravengard is an important figure to the city. Should he die, I won't entertain the notion. We must save him. It's as simple as that.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods, I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Wyll. The Drow have your father.
Oh. Shit. Wyll, you are the son of nobility?
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
This is gonna be tough, because I'm a drow. Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command. The Absolute cult is based at Moonrise Towers. That's where they'll have taken the Duke. A Duke, I owe no fealty to the nobles of the upper world. I'll rescue Duke Ravenclaw, you have my word. You'll have to find somebody else for the job. Moonrise Towers.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
I'll search for Duke Ravengard. We'll need to find him without my... I'll find him.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Wyll, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Shit.
Yeah?
You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind.
Nope.
Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
That's pretty cool.
Not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
And the choice is clear. We should rescue Duke Ravengard. Aren't you worried? Your father's been abducted. Were you close to your father at all? I can't trust you if you keep secrets like this, so I'm not interested in your lineage. Let's rescue him.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin.
Yeah.
All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Yikes. Let's talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
What's it like being the son of a duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Thay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and a talent for courtly dance.
Ah. Courtly dance, I'd love to see a demonstration. And now you're the Blade of Frontier is quite a change, don't you think? Good wine, I'll toast to that. Shouldn't be surprised. I find you a bit smug, to be honest. I want to see how he waltzes.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
He does like a drunk ogre, that sounds hilarious. Count me in.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oaf is well within my repertoire.
Okay, so that was interesting. Quite a bit happened. We found a necromantic book. Ugly piece of shit. It needs some sort of item in its mouth, apparently. But the curious thing is, Astarion wanted it. Or at least wanted to hold it. So it's in his inventory. I put it in his inventory. Oof. I didn't know gnolls came out of hyenas like that. That was disgusting. And horrifying. And all around awful. And then I was able to get the Gnoll leader to kill her own kind. And then kill herself. With the illithid power. That was messed up too. Ugh. Yeah. And then when I long rested, I talked to Astarion for a little bit. It seemed like he needed some pep talk, you could say. And he seemed to approve of what I said. I could have teased him about a mole. There wasn't a mole on his face, but that would have been hilarious. Probably pissed him off too. But yeah. And I went back to him and he started calling me friend. I'm gonna have to check his approval. See how high it is. That's probably what affected it. And I wouldn't mind being a friend to a snarky dandy like him. Then there are the Paladins of Tyr, who are after Karlach as well. So, I don't know if there's going to be an issue with them trying to go after Karlach and Wyll trying to go after Karlach and a quarrel like that. It's like, hey, no, me first, sort of thing. Turns out Wyll is the son of a Grand Duke. The Grand Duke Ravengard. I realized I had said Ravenclaw earlier, but it's Ravengard. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. Astarion, of course, is like, oh my gosh, he's powerful, yes! So, that's gonna be funny. I don't know. And the owlbear cub came by. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm so happy about that. But, yeah. And Astarion had to say something and scared it off. I hope it comes back. I hope. We'll have to see what comes next. Alright, well, this is Double Dealing Disarray, signing out.